Good morning, everyone. I'm Nicole Oman.
And I am Ryan Oman.
And together we are the
Empowering
Omans
with the Golden Collective.
And today is Tantric Tuesday. And we are working on becoming whole, totality this week. And we are swinging without a net. And it is a little scary.
Yes, it is a lot scary for the divine masculine.
The feminine's like, wee, I like swinging. And the masculine's like, where's the seatbelt? Where are all the things?
Woo.
And so as we are really becoming ourselves, we are having to trust letting go of that safety net. And in that sacral chakra, it really does mean to create in the moment. What are we creating in the moment? And are we listening to our inner voice? Are we listening to our inner voice to create that?
Man, this is really resonating with me. I have let go of control for this week, and I'm trying to trust my inner voice. We are in our 6th week of doing these videos, and we are in the energy of the third eye. So it's kind of watching over us this whole week. And I am having to let go of all the prep work and all of the structure and all of the notes and all of the things that keep me feeling safe when I'm doing these videos with you guys. And I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants.
He's having to trust his inner voice. And I love seeing this because in this work, we talk about this a lot, right? We talk about wanting to really trust our voice, but then we go into the old conditioning and that suppression of ourself because we don't trust spirit. We don't trust God. We don't trust our own divine nature to really carry us forward. We need the 9-to-5 job. We need all these things we need a book, we need knowledge, we need 18 degrees before we're ready to really get ourselves, to put ourselves out there. If we don't have a PhD, then we're not relevant.
Right. That's actually an interesting point you brought up because last night we watched Thor Ragnarok, and if you haven't seen that, it's fantastic. But Eric Bana is the Incredible Hulk. So he's kind of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I definitely resonate with that character because his superpower is anger, really, and I tend to be a very hot-headed person sometimes. I tend to wear my heart on my sleeve, and when I get upset, I definitely let people know it. And what's really interesting is the character is primarily Hulk throughout the film, and then he turns into Eric Bana, and he's asked to, he's trying to justify how important he is because everybody in the Avengers, they have their own role and their own importance, and Thor is essentially saying that the Hulk is more important because he's stronger. But Banner's like, but the Hulk doesn't have any degrees. I have 7 degrees. I have 7 PhDs. And then he has to fly a spaceship. and Thor says to him, well, use one of your PhDs. And he says, I don't have a PhD in flying a spaceship. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I have all my PhDs in other things and I'm being asked to fly a spaceship.
And that's when it goes into intuition and instinct. And it doesn't go into massive amounts of logic. So we're having to let go of what we think was important or what we think kept us safe to allow ourselves to fully trust what we have been inherently given just by having our own soul. Who are you? You're not the PhD. Who are you? You are something so much deeper and so much more important than the knowledge in your brain. The knowledge in your brain will help you and it will keep you safe and it will also keep a certain sense of consistency to things. And that's really, really important as well. But we're looking for your authentic true nature.
Also,
and this is what we've suppressed and this is what we're kind of scared of. It's your jewel in the lotus flower.
Yeah, and also another way to think about it is you cannot fill a cup that's already full. So for those people who have spent a lot of time educating themselves in a traditional way, it's going to be real difficult for you to receive new information or to trust that inner voice. But that's the only way to really establish that creator energy, right? You cannot just do it through logic alone. And I'm talking to you divine masculine people out there. If you are only trying to get it done through logic, you're only going to make it so far. The true creator is the manifestation of of logic and intuition, or masculine and feminine coming together. And that is the essence of the energy of the sacral chakra.
Yes.
We are trying to get the masculine and feminine to do that sexual dance that they do to create. And that's not just to make babies, it's to make
create.
If you want to get into this creator energy, you really have to let go of what you know and trust what you feel.
Oh.
And that is, whoo, that's tough. Just even saying that, I'm like, where did that come from? That wasn't me saying that, because that hit me like right between.
Yay, his inner guidance is coming through.
So, as we get into our meditation today, I'm going to ask you to listen to that inner voice, to shut the hell up. And you don't know everything. Trust me, you don't. Even if you think you do, you don't. You wouldn't be watching these videos if you thought you knew everything. But the point being is, let go of that idea of it has to be this way. It has to be this way. This is the way it's done. I watched other people accomplish things, and this is how they've done it. Forget it. Forget about the template that's been set by other people. Create your own
paradigm.
Path.
Yes.
All right? And we're going to do that today. Through this meditation, we're going to unlock that energy, okay? We're going to unlock that creator that's buried beneath all of our intellect, all of our knowledge, all of our conditioning, all of the things that we have done to protect ourselves from that soft, squishy, vulnerable spot.
To the quiet, still, true voice that's trying to guide you on your path. Not your father's path, not your mother's path, not some kind of grandiose...
Not our path.
Not our path. You don't need to be a doctor or a lawyer to be successful. You need to be you to be successful.
So let's get in touch
Let's unlock that.
Right. So as you breathe in that inner voice, okay? Let that voice come in, create some space so it can come in and tell you something, whatever you need to hear. And then let's exhale the creator energy. Let's allow that creation to come out of our soul, or out of our sacral chakra, out of that svadhisthana. Let's let that sweetness out, okay?
Unlock the pure potential inside of you. Unlock the pure divine intelligence inside of you. Unlock the wisdom from your experiences inside of you. Unlock your unique path of walking this earth that is inside of you. Unlock the pure divine essence that is within you. As you unlock your own unique divine essence, It is up to you to create from that place. That is the true expression, your true purpose, and your true mission. It is done. It is done. It is done. It is done. Hit that physical world when we're done. Here we go. All right.
Wow.
Can you feel it? You feel the difference?
Feel it?
Can you feel it?
Can you feel it?
It is so important for us to live our own individual paths and link together, because you have an essence that no one else does. Your path, your journey, and the way that you express it is going to be for you and only you. And you're the only one that can lock it. You can role model under other people. You can be taught by other people. You can go on a certain path. But the way that you express it has to be guided from something beyond just this physical world. It's the essence of your soul. So trust that nature.
Yeah. I can tell you from experience, there's only so far you can make it modeling off of other people. Not to take anything away from Tony Robbins. I love his work, and modeling is a big part of what he does. But the fact of the matter is he's a trailblazer. He may have modeled to get him to a certain point, but what he's doing now is all him. And he had to get to that truth of himself to get there. And I'm sure he went through quite a bit of the process I'm going through now in order to get to where he is in his journey. And I know that you're going to do the same. But if you need some help, we're here for that. So make sure you watch our videos and, do all the sharing and the liking and turning on notifications and all of the things that you do with social media.
Yay. We have a hard time doing that. We model. Everybody's like, you got to say all these things. And we're like, oh, this is our obligation time. But that's okay. We do the things because we remind each other, right? To support each other. And that's the thing. We're here to support you, and that's what we care about. Well, you know what? We'll do it for 20 people. We'll do it for 200 people. We'll do it for 2,000 people. I don't care. We're doing it because this is what our heart wants to do.
Yeah. So if you need more people like us, join the Golden Collective. It's free for the first week. Give it a try. See if you like it, if you resonate with it. And remember, we've got a workshop coming up, and trust me, all this stuff that's coming up for us
this is totally
related to
part
our
of it.
workshop. That's how it goes. Every time we do one of these workshops, it brings things to the surface so that they can be dealt with at the workshop, and then they can be celebrated when it's over.
Yeah, and we can all come together in those times of vulnerability.
Yep.
All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow with Willpower Wednesday. See you tomorrow. Namaste.